Okay, so we're gonna test the train scenario of the 6 different lines here that are going to run. And to do that, we're going into the central station here. And what we do up top, now first of all, what you want to do in the first place is if you notice, if you swipe up, you'll see all the trains that are going to run are actually already powered up in terms of their throttle. Because really what's happening is not that it's controlling the trains individually, it's actually cutting off power to the track in certain spots using these and the signals. So to start the sequence, if you go up to events and then you see big test, it might be called something different in the end, but the big test, when you hit that, that will actually start doing different events in order to make basically all the trains do a loop up top and then come back down to their starting position. So we'll hit play. And we'll start off with the intercoastal coming out of his staging, start making his way up the helix. And he actually moves pretty fast, but on the incline he slows down a little bit. That's okay. So really what's happening is as he comes around and goes to different points on the layout, block sections like where these little arrows are, when the system senses in there, it throws a series of switches and signals, as you'll notice as we watch the train start to go. And what he'll do, he's coming around and he's going to stop right there. We got the red signal cutting off the power to him. And then it starts the next train, which is this crocodile here, coming up the other helix. He's going to be coming out of this tunnel. You have to forgive some of the missing scenery as it's being worked on. Here he comes. Now what he'll do is he'll come onto the other siding here. And he'll get a red signal here, stopping him, and then we got a green for the intercoastal to go. See him speeding around. And he's going to come down the helix, and since he's going downhill, he's going extra fast. You'll see him come in and land in this spot here. If you notice, the steam engine that was here moved up to on the other side where it had started. So this is going to come down. Do a little bit of signal changing here. Yep. Red behind it. Now once he comes down this helix, he'll come in and stop in this middle track here, and that will start the steam engine once he's in position. There we go. Stopped. Next goes the steam engine. Going up the helix. Steam engine's route is a little different. He's actually going to go all the way around and then stop right in front of us here. You hear the clicking of the switches as it makes the route. If you notice, as it did that, it triggered the intercoastal to come back to its starting position. So now that's all done. comes the trim here. That's going to go to full red to stop them. And underneath, we have that second crocodile coming up. Coming out of this tunnel here. You can see on the status of this, that 8 there means that it's in the middle of 8 more sequences of loops, basically. Going around. Stop on the siding, similar to the other. Here comes the steam engine. He's gonna go right by. Right down the tunnel, down the helix, back to his starting position. There we go. I'll stop. And this train will continue. Since the mountain is getting worked on somewhere else, we get to see the helix a little better. Back where he started. Now for the last one, we got this little guy here. It's kind of slow moving. This little train, him and another EP unit are gonna go with slightly different routes as he makes his way up. So what he's gonna do at first is stop at that siding on the other side of the layout, similar to what some of the other trains did. There's the red light. We got this EP5 coming up, or EP9. It's going to stop in a different spot than the others. He'll come up here and actually stop because of this red signal here as the other one passes through. There it comes. Got the red signal. So he stops for that. While the other one is going to come out of the tunnel any second. He'll stop in there. Let's continue on. head back down. Kind of a short loop, but a little different. Just to be different, rather. He'll come down, go all the way around, back to his starting spot. There you go. He stops. Next, it's for him to bring up the rear and go back to his spot. What's interesting about this loop is these two trains actually go opposite directions that share a staging track. So you'll notice when it comes down that it has to use a siding underneath to get by. So you see every track is occupied except for that siding, and that's what we're gonna use for a train to go by. You could actually park a train on there if you wanted to, but we're leaving it open so that this train can go by. Comes in there. There we go, that's it. All the signals actually just went back to green. All the mainline signals, rather. And that's it. So if you wanted to run this again, you could hit the test again, but that's the trains running.